Hey, good afternoon. Map here, Map Investments. Today I want to talk to you about Apple. I did a broken wing butterfly and Apple for next week, the weekly cycle. I try and keep the broken wing butterflies more of a short-term trade. And I'll show you the breakdown of the trade. Here's the Apple chart. Looks like 125 has been the high here on the daily chart here on the Market Smith platform that I use to help me with my trades. So basically what I did, let me pull up then the Analyze tab here. Well, let me break it down here from the options chain. So basically I have the December, which they expire next week, December 11th, broken wing butterfly trade. So this trade, basically when you go on the platform and you're going to develop this trade, let's say for example, what I did when I looked at this trade during the week, this week that just went by, I saw that 125 is pretty much the high point. So there's a lot of beauties with this trade. Usually a regular butterfly, what they call a regular butterfly, is usually done for a debit. Remember, I don't like to pay for options. So if I were to come here and right click, right, and open up the order tabs here, and I click butterfly at the 125 strike, you're gonna see here it has a debit of 6 cents. So let's go ahead and analyze this trade, how this works. So here's the analyzed trade. Let me pull up the one that I just, would be this one. Oh, no, sorry, the order one. No, not here. I was looking for the order. Okay. So here's the butterfly on Apple on the weekly expiration, done in Thinkorswim, and this is the Analyze tab. So as you see here, you are making an assumption that the stock is going to go up, and you're going to try and pin it here at the 125 mark for about $100. Let me change the color here because on white it's hard to see the look and feel. Old school toss. All right, maybe you can see the. All right, yeah, better here. All right, so you paid $6 for $6 for this trade, basically betting that the stock is going to go up to 125 is where you're what you call pin it, and you would try and pin it, which is very hard to do. And you can, if you see here on the bottom right here, this is your analysis, how much you make or lose. So you paid $6, and if it gets to 125, you make basically $100. Well, 93 to be exact. The debit you paid minus the spread of $1. So basically 93.70 would be your max profit, more or less. So I don't like to pay for options. So what did I do? So basically what I did was, and I'll show you how to break it down here in the platform. I did what you call a broken wing butterfly. So when I did this trade, the beauty of breaking the wing, it's also a high probability trade. There's a couple ways you make money. You don't pay for this option. So I got paid $20 to put on this strategy, right? So couple things. If Apple doesn't go up to the 125, I keep my credit of $20 on one contract. You could do couple. I did one. So you keep the $20. If the stock goes down or it stays, around here, you keep your credit. Now let's say there's another way you can make money. If it goes up to 120, anywhere between here's the break even. The break even is right here, that red line. So if it goes anywhere between 124 and all the way to 126, all this range, I can try and sell this credit back, get another credit on top of a credit. So right here, the maximum profit would be 115. So all you would do is, if you go back to the options chain, it's a little slow. All right, let's go. Okay, so here's the option chain. So here's the option chain. So what I did is I showed you how to do the basic one that you pay for. Remember, I don't like to pay for anything. I like to sell options. So what I do is I go here, buy, right? And instead of doing this, I just go boom, and I go to 127, and now it's a 10-cent credit. I got 20 cents when I did it. Remember, these contracts decay, so as time goes by, your credits get smaller. So I got $20 credit on this one, and that's the broken wing butterfly here at $20 credit, but here's 10 cents now. So I don't have to pay. So if the trade doesn't materialize and the stock goes down, I keep my credit. I didn't pay for anything. I didn't lose anything. I made money to put on this strategy. And the beauty of this is there's more ways than one way to make money on this trade. And I just showed you that on the Analyze tab. As if the stock goes up this week, I can try and get another credit. So like, let's say I would close this trade out, for example. So I will come here and go to, actually can go to the account statement, Apple, type it in, and your statement will come up on all the trades that you've done on. I have also another, I'll do another video on this trade that I did on Apple as well, but this is another trade. It's thinking. It'll download all the orders I've done in here. Give it a second or two, and it should populate. Alright. Come on, Thinkorswim. Might just be faster to go over here like this. Alright, so control. There. So if I were to close this, right click here after I highlighted them, create closing order, right here, boom. So you see right now it's a debit. So I'm not going to pay to close it. What I would try and do is, as it gets closer, I would look at the Analyze tab, and depending on where the stock price is, let's say it's at 124.50, right? It's saying here that I could try and get $75 on that trade. So what I would do is I come back over here, I put 75 cents. Remember, I'm allergic to debits. I only buy them back. I buy them back to make my money. Everything for me is credits. So click enter, you see? So I already got a 20-cent credit. I made $20, and now I'm gonna put this order in for next week, and the stock pops up to 124. Whatever the Analyze tab was telling me here, let's say 124.50, more or less. I try and buy back this broken wing butterfly for another credit. So net, if I could buy it back for $75 and $20, it's $95 on a weekly trade here on Apple, and that's how people do weekly income on these weekly options. I pick and choose my battles because I like more duration. I like to give myself time. I like to be in this sweet spot of 41 days. As you can see, I have another position here. I'll do another video on that one. But I try and aim to be at 41 days. But sometimes I do weeklies for some passive income. And it's mainly broken wing butterflies that I do. I hope you find the video informative. Please like, subscribe, share, comment below. Thank you.